What's going on, guys? Today on the channel, I want to talk about Sleepaway Camp getting a remake. And why I'm not excited about this and why I think you guys shouldn't be excited. So just to talk about Sleepaway Camp really quick, it was a movie that came out in '83, came out after Friday the 13th, and it was only similar as it was a movie that took place in camp. And it was a whodunit. You're trying to figure out who the killer was. At the end, you find out it's this little girl named Angela, and that's not even the big surprise. The biggest surprise, which was a shocker, it was some kind of psychological shit, is you found out that Angela was really a trans, and it was the brother, so that supposedly got killed before, whatever. So you're like, what? It was just creepy because when it showed Angela, you saw the penis and everything, and she was like, I don't know, it was weird. Sorry, I shouldn't even do that. I can't remember, but I could just see her face. Anyways, it was shocking to everybody. The first time I saw it, I was like, holy shit. I did not see that coming, and it's just the music, and it replays a scene there, and you're like, oh man, that's fucked up. So it was a shocker. And after people saw it, that's how it was remembered. Most people who talk about the first Sleepaway Camp will talk about that ending. It was crazy. Even to this day, today's standards, it'll throw you off because you get like lost into that world. Well, now on the news that we got just a couple of days ago, we found out that they're making a remake. And let's read an article on it. Now, I don't want to read the whole thing. I don't want to bore you guys, so I'm just going to read a little bit right here. AFA, the production company and talent incubator of Kenan Thompson and Johnny Ryan Jr., has acquired remake rights to Sleepaway Camp, the cult classics 80s slasher from writer-director Robert Hiltzik. Now, I'm sorry if I mispronounce any names, but Kenan Thompson, he was from Saturday Night Live. When I saw his face, I remembered him, but like I don't really pay attention to any comedy from Saturday Night Live, to be honest. Mostly Kill Tony and shit like that. But this isn't about me. This is about Sleepaway Camp. Let's get right back to it. Specifics as to AFA's take on the material are under wraps for now, but AFA has placed Hiltzik back at the helm to direct from his own script. While for decades, Hiltzik and his wife have been approached for rights to the franchise, they've held out in hopes of a scenario where they can be involved in revitalizing the franchise. To Thompson and Ryan Jr., whose AFA places an emphasis on keeping creative control and ownership with the artists, keeping the original architects of the franchise at the forefront of its evolution is a given. All right, just to talk about that real quick, man. So we're getting the original director, and he's going to have all creative freedom. He's going to be able to do whatever the fuck he wants to do. And this is why I don't think it works. We have already had a sequel to Sleepaway Camp. Yes, we got Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3, but those were rights with someone else. Different director. It was a comedy, but they brought it back from part 1. The sequel from part 1 came out later on in 2008, I believe. Sorry if I got that wrong. It was around that time period, and it was called Return to Sleepaway Camp. This had the original director, and he did his own thing with it, and it was horrible. That is the worst Sleepaway Camp movie ever. Like, that's the one people tell you not to watch, and they tell you not to watch it for a reason. Even though some of the old cast did come back, and you're like, okay, like the cast was Angela, which was played by Felissa Rose. I gotta give her flowers. She's still in the horror community at conventions. She's fucking badass. And then her cousin, which played a major role. I don't remember his name. Was it? I don't know why I want to say Ricky. Cannot think of his name. Anyways, them two made a comeback, and the original director didn't do shit with them, man. Like, Felissa Rose was so fucking awesome at the end. Throughout the whole movie, he has her as this cop with a beard, with this prosthetic nose. It looks like fucking a disguise that you buy from the dollar store. It's really bad, man. Glasses and a nose. Wow. Well, what an interesting disguise. And as a cop, and the cop is everywhere in the movie. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. And then at the end, you find out it's Angela. You see on the floor, like, all the disguises coming down, and you see her, and that's the best part. And like at the end credits, there's a little scene of her. It's so good. If the original director put in Angela and rewrote the story, it could have been fucking awesome. It could have been funny. Production was low, but I think with a good story, it could have been a lot better. And that movie fucking sucks. And if this guy's going to have creative freedom to do whatever he wants to do, retell the story, like, dude, like, what's the elephant in the room? Back then, it was a shocker that fucking Angela was trans. Are you going to try that this day and age? I doubt it. He says it's gonna be different. We'll see. I just really hope it, it's in everyone's mind. Just keep the trans shit away. Like, dude, we see enough of that shit in real life. If you're gonna redo the franchise, do it right. But let's go reality. AFA stands for Artists. Their company, they have done nothing. They haven't done shit. What, Good Burger 2? What? They haven't done anything. Right now, they're whatever. I don't have faith in this movie being good. Robert hasn't done shit either. Being as a director, all he's done is Sleepaway Camp. And the last movie was fucking terrible. It could have been great. So I'm just giving my 2 cents here. Don't look forward to the Sleepaway Camp remake. It's probably going to suck some dick. It's going to fucking suck. I can't help it but to chuckle there. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Are you excited about Sleepaway Camp being remade? Or are you like me, like, dude, fuck no. That shit is not going to be good. But hey, oh well, it's news. And here's to hoping that he doesn't fuck it up. But I know he is. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please drop a like. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I'll be catching you guys soon. Peace out.